Made my way up to Sukhumvit and corner of Soi 3, looking at the gas station over on Soi 4. Maybe I'll take a walk over there. I don't get to the Nana Plaza area much. That's not really where I like to party. It's just a little too crazy in there and expensive. I go to all the British pubs and hang out in those places, but not over here that often. So maybe I'll take a little walk here in the day. And even with the light turning green, you gotta watch yourself. These different cabs, they just light turned green and he was still shooting around the corner and slammed his brakes on like it was a big surprise people wanted to cross the street. So just watch yourself. Here's to stumble in on Soi 4. It's about going on 12 noon, and plenty of these places are open in the day. Here's Kickoff and Bunny, but the main Nana Plaza, it doesn't really open until the evening. And in fact, what does it say there? Beer Garden opens at 5 p.m. And the Hooters is still going strong here in Soi 4. The Hooters over in, oh no thank you. No thanks, we're good. The Hooters over in Pattaya just went out of business here recently, and I heard some rumor, this is just a rumor, I don't know if any of it's true, that it was the same owner. In fact, to get the franchise here in Thailand, he had to open 4 different branches. I know there's 2 here in Bangkok, and the one in Pattaya, I don't know where the other one is, maybe in Phuket. But the one in Pattaya went down, and the different YouTubers, they were just all kind of complaining, yeah, no wonder it went down. It was just so expensive and all. And I get it. They probably had super high franchise fees. It's hard to compete. Even bars here in Bangkok, they don't even try to compete with Pattaya. I mean, a beer here, 120 baht a bottle. In Pattaya, you can oftentimes get it for 60 baht. Probably the normal price is 70 and 80. But here, 140 a bottle is not unusual if there's live entertainment. Over on Soi 11, you'll pay 140, and I don't know if it's a VAT fee or whatever, but if you get 240 baht beers, it's oftentimes not 280, it's 311.25 or something. And here goes the Crocs guy. Well, he's got Crocs, toilet paper. Oh, just made a quick U-turn. I think he has a customer. You'll see these guys just cruising around with their goods. There's another guy I see all over town. He's the broom man. He's got feather dusters, brooms, anything you need to sweep a floor. Lots of good Indian food over here. Where I just came from on the other side, I don't know if it's 100% politically incorrect, but they call that Little Arabia. There's Checkers. I guess it says a bridge pub and grub. Little Arabia, tons of really good Middle Eastern food. I recently found a restaurant that makes the naan. I know naan is Indian, but they called it naan on their menu, and they were a Middle Eastern menu. They were just making it homemade in a wood-fired oven. It was delicious. Here's Hillary 2. Hillary 1's right across the street where I'm standing. And then over on Soi 11, you'll find Hillary 3 and Hillary 11. This Hillary 2, it's pretty fun. They normally have like a rock band, I want to say till 10 or 11 p.m., maybe 11. And then it's a DJ. Also, I'm going to cross the street. Right across from Hillary 2 is Fitzgerald's. Really good Irish pub. Really good food. And then the Hillary 1. Where is it? It's up here to the right, just a half a block. And here's the Hillary 1 tucked away back here. Now this says Angels 4, but it says it's part of the Hillary group. But it's called Angels 4. I don't know. Again, I'm not a huge Nana guy. I don't understand it all, but these Hillarys are fun. And right across from Hillary 1, this is the Tavern. It says it's a little slice of America. It's a cool little place, very small, but anybody's welcome, but it catered to, I think, oil workers. The oil workers, they told me they all keep places here in Bangkok, the single guys, and they work in the oil fields, whatever it is, 28 days straight or something, I don't know. And then they come over here and R&R for a couple of weeks. And just a few doors down from Tavern is Blarney Stone, another good Irish pub. Even if you're not a huge drinker, these Irish pubs and English pubs, they're a really good place to go in and get really good homemade, affordable food and Sunday roasts. And this restaurant's called The Bus Stop. Pad Thai, 195 baht. Fried rice, 140 baht. Thai beef salad, 195 baht. So yeah, you're paying restaurant prices compared to street food, but you get a nice little place to sit and watch all the craziness go by, and make no mistake about it, this is a crazy area late into the evening. I mean, I think officially things are supposed to shut up at 2 in the morning right now, but yeah, that's not happening. I've walked by here or cabbed by here at 3:30 in the morning, and it's just still thousands of people wandering around. And next to the Blarney Stone is the Dubai restaurant. And there's the Red Hog Bar. Yeah, you need to come down here and hang out in Soi 4 just to get a feel for the craziness. And there goes the fruit truck. Not unusual at all for these trucks. A little loudspeaker. People just run up and, what does that say, 3 kilograms for 50 baht? One thing you have to be a little careful in this area, just walking up the street, just a short time, this guy and at least 5 other guys trying to sell authentic Rolex watches for $25 US, and you know how authentic that watch is. Plus all kinds of different pharmaceuticals for your Soi 4 needs. I would not buy anything off the street. There's plenty of pharmacies in the area if you need any kind of medicines. Yeah, you don't really want to buy it off a guy just standing on the street. If best case scenario is it's probably expired. But the sign does say the beer garden downstairs opens at 5 and the bars open at 7 p.m. So I didn't want to misjudge anybody. If you're heading over to check out Nana Plaza at 5 p.m., I'd probably go closer to 8. And just a little basic Sukhumvit traffic here at little after 12 noon. Another good reason just to ride the trains. There's just traffic 24 hours a day in this major city. And here's the Nana post office. If you need a post office, just look for these red buildings. They're pretty much in every area. Everywhere there's a BTS station, there's another post office, it seems. Just keep in mind, things are going to take a while. I had to mail a document to my buddy in Florida, and it was no time need, no nothing. So I went into the post office. I don't remember. They wanted to charge some crazy amount for express, which was $30-something, maybe it was more. And their idea of express was 7 days, I think, 7 to 8 days. I just said, no, just a regular letter. I think it was about, I think it was a little over $1 US, but it did take 28 days to go from the major city here in Bangkok to Florida. I'm not sure how it'd work in reverse if somebody mailed you a letter from Florida to Bangkok, but I'm just guessing that the problem isn't really in the US side, getting it to LAX and then getting it on a plane to Tokyo and then on to Bangkok. That probably all goes pretty smooth. I'm just gonna guess once it arrives over in Thailand, things happen at a little bit different rates. So don't expect speedy mail delivery if that's something anybody's relying on these days. And I'm no expert on Amazon. I almost went to buy something. I've just read different things online, like many other people who've probably researched it have. They're supposed to charge you customs. And I was looking at something like a beach cruiser, and it was actually crazy. The beach cruiser was, I want to say, 350 bucks, and the customs and delivery charge was about another $300, which I'm not going to pay that much for a beach cruiser. There goes a baby. Okay, you'll get used to seeing a lot of those things. It's just culturally accepted to ride around with a baby on your motorbike in this crazy traffic. That's probably something I wouldn't do, but who am I to judge? I've heard horror stories of guys doing that. One guy said he bought 3 pair of Levi's, paid $100 customs, on, and it still got stuck in customs at the airport. He had to go out there and pay another 50 or 60 bucks plus a trip to the airport. And he just said, yeah, I'll just pay the $100 for a pair of Levi's over here in Bangkok rather than going through that mess. Plus it still took, I think he said, 3 or 4 weeks. Now other people that are more expert in it, again, I've never ordered from Amazon over here. They might say, no, it works perfect 98% of the time. I don't know. How it's supposed to work is Amazon's supposed to collect the customs, and then, yeah, it just gets delivered to your front door. I've just read other things online. I just had a UPS credit card mailed to me. Chase sent it UPS, and it did arrive in like 4 days. However, I got a phone call, which I missed, which basically said, we don't know what apartment you're in. And then it was redelivered the next day, and everything on the label was 100% correct, including my apartment number. So I'm not sure what that was about. It was a bit of a pain I basically called UPS in the United States. They transferred me to UPS in Thailand because I couldn't find the phone number. And the guy said, yep, we didn't know your apartment number. What is it? And it'll be delivered the next day. And it wasn't. It was delivered to the condo office. So not a big deal, but I don't know why they just didn't leave it with the condo office on the first day.